My next guest is back on Dana White's Contender Series, going to be fighting September 12th. It is Malik Lewis back here on the program. Malik, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing great. I see you're in the car right now. Are you going to practice, coming from practice? Where am I getting you today?
I just got done doing some road work. I'm at a taco truck right now picking up food for the missus before I go home.
Uh-oh. Don't want to make her late. Don't want to make her hungry either. So won't keep you too long here today, man. But when did you find out about this opportunity? I know with Contender Series, it's kind of tight-lipped. Imagine you got a full camp for this one.
Yeah, I got a full camp for this one. I found out I was 9 weeks out. So whenever that was, I was actually in, where was that at? Not Amarillo. Anyways, we were somewhere in Texas. I was at one of my friends' fights and stuff. And they called me and told me that I'll be fighting on the Contender Series.
Were you expecting this? You were on before. They don't necessarily let everyone on the show from last time. What was sort of your feeling? What was of getting this opportunity?
I'm grateful. I feel deserving of it. Absolutely, 100%. I didn't know that I was going to get the Contender Series shot, but I was sure that I was probably going to go to the UFC soon. Just keep adding some wins. I was trying to stay active. I actually had a fight scheduled, so.
Yeah, and part of the reason, man, was that last fight. A great win there over Apollo Silva. Another finish. I know that's the type of thing that the UFC likes. Just how big of a win was that for you? Obviously, getting this opportunity out of it from getting the victory.
Well, after I took that L, a lot of guys will go and they'll fight somebody just, Joe Blow. There's my little beeper thing. But
nice.
A lot of people will fight whoever and try to just get a couple wins and get back in there. I was like, I'm going to go defend my belt. I'm going to fight the best of the best. I just want to get ready for the UFC.
Yeah, for sure. And how much of an advantage do you think it is already being on Contender Series? You've been in there. You felt the atmosphere. You've been in front of Dana White. How much will that help you again in this fight, do you think?
I think that you have a great day. I think that it's going to help me out immensely. I'm super confident now. I've been here before. The funny thing is, last year, I was going through some things and I really wasn't in the gym like I should have been, which is never a thing for me, but that just so happened to be when the Contender Series fall into my lap last year. And it's funny because how the universe works, you're such a hard worker, and then you let these things beat you. You let things on the outside bring you down, get upset, and you start to feel like, maybe this isn't what I want to do, because we don't get money and stuff, and it's hard being broke and being broke down, beating yourself down and working so hard and having nothing, and then I'm going through whatever life was dealing me, and then the Contender Series was put on my plate. I had a hurt hand. I feel like I can't turn this opportunity down. It's the biggest thing ever. And I go in there. I end up getting sick shortly before the fight too, which ended up turning into pneumonia in the long run after. Wow. I had canceling a fight with Pablo in January because I had pneumonia. So, but anyways, yeah, it showed me that I wasn't ready. Everything happens for a reason, and I wasn't ready to be in the UFC. I wasn't ready to be a star. I wasn't ready for everything to come. I don't think I would have been able to handle it like I will this time.
And really tough opponent here. Actually, but before we talk about your opponent, I got to ask, what type of tacos did you get? You're getting me hungry here.
I got al pastor and asada.
Okay. Looking, sounds delicious, man. That's great. But yeah, let's talk about your opponent here. 13-2 record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
He's a Peruvian guy. He's a striker. He seems to be long. He seems to have really good hands, and he likes to throw some kicks and stuff. I think he's fought some good competition, and I think he's going to be ready and hungry. He's 13-2. I don't think he understands, or I don't think there's a lot of people that understand the level of fighting that I'm prepared for and ready for. And I think that I win on the Contender, and I'm ready to fight on anybody in the lightweight division on this planet. So I think that's going to become very evident.
Training camp, who've been some of the main guys helping you get ready for this one?
Of course, I got Mark De La Rosa, Montana De La Rosa. I got Chris Vereen. We have Nation Gibrick, Donovan Beard, Kendrick Williams. I was training with Terrance McKinney for a little minute.
Nice. How was that? Terrance is a character, man. What a great guy he is.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. He's a great dude. Yeah, he's out here not far from us. We became friends and stuff. I'm sure he'll be coming out. He just won, so I'm sure he's happy.
Big win for him too. Yeah, that was a great
Yeah,
performance. So
yeah, great performance. I mean,
cool.
fought some great fighters in the UFC.
Yeah, no, he's done well for himself. And I know you're eating tacos now, but I imagine the weight cut. I mean, we got some time. Obviously, we got just less than a month, I should say, for fight time. So everything going well on the weight cut front.
Absolutely, brother. I don't walk around super heavy in the first place. You know, I stay around 175. I feel super strong. I'm super explosive. I'm in shape now. Last time I didn't even have 3 weeks when I got the call, and I wasn't in shape. Tried to get in shape. Everything went bad. It was all bad. You know, try to go in there, stay like mentally strong, and I went out there and gassed out. Got excited, dropped him, and thought to myself, oh, this is my only chance to win. But this time, we're in shape already. We just got to maintain. We have fun.
Yeah. No, you got to go out there and have fun, man. Your corner, I imagine Mark will be in your corner for this one. Who's going to be in the cage with you?
Mark and Kendrick will be in my corner.
Nice. Okay. Sounds good. And how's this one playing out? How do you see it going down on September 12th?
I think we go in there and he tries to, and he tries to get his striking going and his hands moving. And I think I clip him. I think I dump him on his head. I think he sees that he's in there and he can't win anywhere. That's what I truly feel like. I think it might be a hard fight. I think he's going to be tough. He's going to put on the best performance of his life. And I think he's going to fight for everything that's on the line. But I just don't think he'll be able to last very long.
What are your thoughts on the lightweight division right now in the UFC? I'm sure you're keeping eyes on it. Again, you mentioned Terrance McKinney getting to train with him. What are your thoughts? Because it kind of, obviously at the top, we've got Islam, and then you've got like all these, I kind of feel like it's going through a bit of a transition.
I do too. I think the lightweight division is the hardest division in the game. I think we have some of the best athletes, some of the hardest hitters, best grapplers. You know, I think it's definitely got a lot of competition. But I'm looking forward to it. I think Islam is the best. I would say, his grappling it's overpowering. But I think there's ways to beat all these guys. It all comes to game plan and stuff. I think the generation like me and all the people coming up who were well-rounded, crazy athletes, have a bunch of power, super explosive. We're learning a lot of technique. We're getting better. My wrestling is crazy now. Like I didn't grow up wrestling, going to all the tournaments, doing all that with the crazy wrestler parents and stuff. But I can wrestle. I kill college wrestlers. They come in all the time. I'm destroying them,
And just how much confidence does it give you getting to train with a guy like McKinney, who's in the UFC? He's had a lot of fights, and you're getting to train with him. I'm sure that's a good gauge of where your talent is. And this is a guy who's a regular in the UFC.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I'm glad that we definitely became homies and stuff, and we've been training, getting that work, and he's gave me that look and stuff. But to be honest with you, I'm feeling like I belong and all that has never been the problem. I never doubted that. I've been doing jiu-jitsu and all that for so long that, yeah, I'm going to be one of the best. There's no gym that I'm going to walk into on this planet with grappling, and not do very well. I've been doing it my whole life.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing that on display September 12th. It is Dana White's Contender Series. Malik, I'll let you go eat those tacos, man. I'm not going to keep you too hungry. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Thank you. Let me shout out to some of my sponsors. Urban's Tattoo, thank you very much. The Lounge, San Antonio, thank you. Chelsea's Burgers and Brew, the River Lounge, Docks, all my people. Thank you so much for helping me and showing me how blessed I am and how much support I have. Thank you, guys.